Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to Brandy's Beauty Addiction. Before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe and like this video. Today's video, I am doing a mani with two dips that I released back on September 12th. I wanted to get this video out sooner. If you checked out the last video or follow me on social media, y'all know that my mom passed away, so I was mostly focused on working on the video photo slide for my mom's memorial service, so I didn't really have much time to edit my own videos. Plus, I had family coming in from all over the place, so I was mostly focused on that. Now let's start this video. I will be using Slave to the Best and Yeet the packages from my brand Brandy Loves Beauty, and I am going to be using the dip base coat from Dip and Dusted Nails. I am doing two dips of Yeet the packages. If you don't know what yeet means, it means to toss or throw. And the only time I'll yeet some packages if the customer notes tells me to just throw it over the gate, or when I call the customer to let them know I have trouble getting through their gate so I could deliver the package to their doorstep, they'll just say, hey, just toss it over the gate. I'm like, all right, cool. And the dip, it is a clear base with fine brown glitters, and then I added blue, green, and orange mylar flakes. I decided it'd be fun if I added a little bit of my company colors to this dip. And I am going to take a short break. I am on the second dip of Yeet the packages, and that day was my lucky mani day because usually when I dust off the excess, I need to put on more mylar flakes, but this time I didn't need to. It had like the perfect right amount. And I know you're wondering the story behind Yeet the packages and Slave to the Best. They are duos that I created, and it's called Delivering Frowns. It's just like my little sense of humor about the job that I work for. And I am not sure how it is for YouTube, so I don't really want to mention the name of the job because I don't know if my video will get taken down, or I could possibly like get into trouble for mentioning the name. So just know that I currently deliver for a company in a blue van that has like a smiley looking thing on the side of it. So yeah, obviously already have the idea because I did use the company colors on the label. And I'm gonna take a break. I am doing a dip of clear to encapsulate Yeet the packages, and then I'm going to move on to the next dip. I am doing three dips of Slave to the Best. The dip powder is a blue base with blue, black, and silver foil, and I added a little bit of flakies to it. And it does glow. And the dip powder, it is like a medium coverage. So if you want a little more coverage, I recommend 3 to 4 dips. And 3 dips was fine for me. And yes, the dip powder is also one of the company colors that I got inspiration from. And y'all already have an idea, again, what company that I work for. And y'all know who the CEO is. I think the CEO is currently like the most hated on the planet Earth. And the CEO doesn't really like to give like great wages to employees or even benefits. Like, we don't even have that service whatever people like subscribe to for free. And I am trying to be careful on how I talk about the job because, again, I don't want YouTube to come over here and flag it or whatnot. And yeah, and I'm gonna take a break. I am done with Slave to the Best, so I'm doing a dip of clear so I don't tear up the foils when I file and buff, and I am going to take a break. I am using the dip activator from Dip Incandescent Nails. I am doing 2 coats and then I am going to file and buff off camera. I am using a gel base coat from Shundalen Bonate, and I am just doing 1 coat, and I'm going to flash cure my thumb for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to cure the rest for 60 seconds. Since I am just doing a gel base coat, I know you're wondering, how do I like being a delivery driver? I enjoy the co-workers, and the management team is pretty cool, and the owner is really kind. And since I'm a delivery driver, I do work for a third-party company, and we're basically contractors for that main company, but we just wear the uniforms and drive around in the branded vans. And how my day starts, I basically inspect the van to make sure it's okay to be on the road, hop in it to drive out to the warehouse, and the warehouse is actually the employees that work directly for the company. And we do have to load our own vans, which I don't really mind it, but the issue that I have with it that we're only given 15 minutes to load 3 to 4 carts worth of packages and totes. And some of the people, they drive a van that's almost the same size as UPS. And I am using the no wipe gel top coat from Shundalen Bonate, and I am just doing 1 coat. I'm going to flash cure my thumb again for 30 seconds and then cure the rest of the nails for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And back to my story. So people who work directly for the company, they hop on a megaphone and just scream at you, basically saying, you got 15 minutes to load the truck or van, and then you have 5 minutes or whatever time left. And yeah, it could get stressful, but we do get help if we fall behind. I'm not sure if I mentioned before that we do get some help. And then we're expected to do a certain amount of deliveries in this time frame, and it's hard to do because we start late in the day, and they want us to be back before 10 hours, or sometimes you have to work 10 hours, and I don't mind it. It's just it's the unnecessary stress. So hopefully when I go to the other company, it's going to be a little more structure, and I won't have to be trying to kill myself to do the certain minimum. And yeah, that's part of my delivery story. And the people I deliver to in my area, they are not bad at all. They're pretty cool. If I go to some other area, the experience could be miserable, because I did read some horror stories depending on what city you are. People could be really terrible. And yeah, so I'm going to say that there's some aspects that I do enjoy being a delivery driver, and then there's some that makes me at this point I'm I should go work for somebody else. So yeah, since I'm over here running my mouth, I would like to thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to view this video. And if you enjoyed this Manny, make sure you hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell because it'll notify you when I upload a video.